Hey folks, this is ioether, and we're playing some Kerbal space program. So, there is a reason I haven't been putting out many World of Replays, or World Tanks replays for a while. My video software hasn't been reacting well with my recording software or my editing software, and so everything's gonna kind of take a leave of absence until I finish kicking the crap out of it. So until then, I'm using alternate stuff to record this, and we're gonna put up some Kerbal Space Program and me epically failing at it in order to get you guys some entertainment until I can finish killing my old stuff until it works right. And I can actually start putting out some more Whoop content, right? Which I know is what all you guys are here for. So we're gonna go ahead and start this. I already went through a long line of epic fails. We're just going to start a new one and overwrite everything that I've previously done, because again I recorded all that without okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab like rings for our flag. So last time I recorded there was no audio and there was and the video was not great. So we're using all new recording software and whatnot. We're gonna try this all again. Hopefully you guys get sound on this, which is going to be important. So this is how I look into space. For those of you who've never played this Kerbal Space Program before, I recommend you grab it. It's a whole lot of fun, and you will kill yourself laughing the first 5 times you do it. Yeah, that's obviously the launch pad. This is the spacey building where I build my vehicles. This is my research department. So I'm going to need 5 research points to get this first rocket set going. Okay, well, I need to go get science. In order to get science, I need a rocket. Let's build a rocket. Let's grab this and put that there. So we get some room. And now, ooh, this is going to get, unfortunately, we're gonna, yeah. So if you guys see my mouse movement and don't know what I'm clicking on, I'm actually clicking on my recording software right there to get it out of my way. Because for the first time, a recording software is in my way. So we're just gonna stick a solid rocket fuel booster onto that. Now, it is costing me cash to use all this stuff, but I don't actually know how much cash I have on hand or how much I can use or anything. So hopefully in the next iteration or the next update of the Kerbal Space Program, they'll tell you how much cash you have on hand, because I have found either I'm not doing it right, which is quite possible. I'm just going to go ahead and name this Epic Fail, because I'm sure it will. There's technically been 6 epic fails till now. So we're just going to go ahead and name this 7, as I am including every rocket that I have ever... Nah, we're not. Epic Fail 7 is probably the right name, but we're going to go ahead and choose an original name for this program. So this is the Tower of Pain. Actually, it's Tower of Fail 1. Aha, Tower of Fail 1 is on the launch pad. We're going to save that. Now we're going to put a parachute on top of this so that we can get the Tower of Fail 1 back after it has done its whole business of surviving totally. Go ahead and make this a separate stage so we don't activate our booster and our parachute at the same time, which I've done more times than you want to know. Well, actually, if you ever want to know why it was called Epic Fail 7, you guess at what happened to 1 through 6. Actually, not all of them were parachute igniter boosts, but a lot of them were actually. I'm sure I will show you guys some of that footage in next week's funniest videos, because that was amazing. So we're just going to go ahead and crank my throttle all the way up just so that I remember to actually do so. And then we're going to launch. Oh, I was supposed to do something while we're on the ground, but I didn't, so go ahead and transmit that. And that is a whole bunch of electric charge being used. And I was hoping... Oh, you know what? I bet you that a normal engine will actually recharge my electricity, whereas a fuel booster won't. Well, that's good to know. So we're hitting 12,000 feet. Now, to give you an or 12,000 meters, sorry. So as to give you an example, or an idea of how high I am right now, well, it's like 10,000 meters that most airplanes fly at. So I'm not anywhere near where I need to be if I want to achieve space. And in a little bit, these numbers are going to start falling. There we go. And I'm going to start plummeting back to Earth. I think that actually is my acceleration thingy. So when it's positive, I'm going forward, and when it's negative, I'm falling. Also, you'll notice that the rocket has now done a flip. I'm not even going to bother worrying about that, because honestly, if I worry about that, it's not going to end well. Now, we're just going to all the way down till we get almost to the ground. That is 1,000 feet. We're going to flip this over and launch that parachute. Hey look, we're landing back in the center. At 600 feet, pop, that parachute should inflate. Which it did, and now we're just going to fast forward until we hit the ground. Because why not? Actually, I'm just going to... There we go. That's close enough. We're actually coming down quite fast, even with the parachute, but oh well. And... well, I hope we didn't need that. I love how it still says we're 668 meters above the Earth. This is actually probably above sea level and not of the Earth. We're going to go ahead and do that, which was the wrong button. I was supposed to recover some sciencey points first, but I forgot because I was engaged in talking and not thinking. See, that is a problem. Now that I kind of have learned something, so we're gonna take the rocket booster off, and we're gonna stick on this. Oh, that's not the big fuel tank. This big fuel tank. And then we're going to stick a rocket on the bottom of that. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to put one of these on. And then before we forget, we're going to move that to there, so that we don't have an unfortunate accident again. To utility, so I don't carry anything but that. And then we're going to put another giant fuel tank on here. And another one of these. We're going to select the rocket and move it up so that my engine isn't inside the ground, because I've always felt that to be bad. And now we're going to grab a solid fuel rocket. We're going to put some symmetry on. And there we go. That is our rocket. Now this is probably not going to make it to space either, but you never know. Tower failed too. Save that. Jump out to the launch pad. Okay, so first off, engines to maximum. everything else is mostly good. We're going to send a crew report so I get some sciencey data. Yay! And so that's most of my electric charge gone. And hopefully that replenishes as we fly. So go ahead and launch. So for some reason my engine hasn't engaged. I don't have any idea why that is. No, can't send it before. Make this go away. I don't know how to make it go away. Crap. Oh, bad. Still totally trying it. Ooh, bother. Oh, bother. You can tell I'm epic at this driving thing, right? Yeah. No. We might as well just flip all the way around at this point. And let's see if the crew report. Nope. Didn't get high enough to do anything but that. I don't even think I cleared last time's limit. I didn't. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I guess we're just going to plummet back to Earth at this point. Though, I actually don't think we're going to land on the Earth. The upside is that we're probably going to end up with a capsule. So we're going to plummet. Oh, I should pop the parachute out. And then we're going to slow that back down to reality. Come in for a landing. Parachute deploy. And, oh, that's G meters. Oh yeah, I should really keep that inside the good range, though I really kind of want to know what it was like with that whole, spinning round circle of death kind of thing. I wonder what that line is. Oh, I see. It's a line. Might even be the start of the water. It's a glitch. It's a visual glitch. It's not supposed to be there. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just kind of funny and distracting. We're about to hit the water. I guess we'll hit sea. That is actually beautiful. So we lost our everything. We're going to send another crew report from here. Because why not? And we're just going to recover the vehicle. So, yeah, I didn't add as much sciencey points to that as I would have liked. But that's okay, it happens, right? 7 science points is not going to get me any research. So let's go ahead and try this again. Now, for some reason... Not certain what happened, but for some reason that didn't form up the way I was thinking it was gonna. So I think it actually detached before or while launching or something. Either way, whatever. Tower of Fail lived up to its name. We're now on Tower of Fail 3, and I should have saved that before launch, but oh well. It happens. Okay, so throttles to maximum and engage. Yeah! Crap, should be sending reports. Nope, can't send reports. I don't think I ever sent one from the landing pad either. That's okay. Try and keep this thing on course. Passing. and disengage that, re-engage that. So we're passing our first attempt, or second attempt, sorry. Passing our first attempt. Sorry if it sounds like I'm a bit distracted. I am actually engaged in trying to keep the gimbal on track. I think it's called a gimbal. Oh yeah, change the direction on me. That's really helpful. Oh, so we should be able to send another crew report. Yeah. Ooh. And if this looks like I am horrible at this, it's because I am. It's also because it's actually backwards. I should look into changing to see if I can invert that again. Because up is down and down is up. And the sides are actually exactly the same as they should be. So I get into my head that everything's reversed. And then I hit the left key when I mean to hit the right key. Because, you know, up is down, so obviously left is right. Well, no, left is left. We're still rising. Oh, yeah. So, I don't think... Oh, no. I think we're in space. This is pretty awesome. Yep, we are in space. Dead orbit, though, huh? That's going to be a problem. Wait, we're launching from... Interesting. So this is the Kerbal world. That's very interesting. So I'm gonna assume we don't have enough power to get to the moon. I don't really... Maybe it's that arc, but just, well... Tower of Fail 3. So how do I get back to the Tower of Fail? No, let's try to unquick that. There we go. So now, can we... Yes, we can send another report from here. So that's another 2 sciencey points added. If you're wondering why I'm calling them sciencey points, it's just because it feels right. That's really all that is. So we're gonna... throttle down. That makes sense. And then we're gonna warp as fast as I can. And then it's gonna take me back into that. And then I'm gonna warp to 4 times as fast. And let the capsule fall, and burn, and then... And now that we're below where the thing leaps into fire, we're going to deploy the parachute. Good. And now we're going to wait until the parachute extends, or opens, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, be now. Good. I'm going to fast forward again, because watching it fall is boring. And we're about to hit the ground with awesome. Oh, yeah. Huh. That dual explosion. Now, apparently we're really high up. Doesn't really matter. We're going to go ahead and recover the vessel. 20 sciencey points were added. Yeah. Let's do some research. And oddly enough, I want some survivability. So that's, no, let's skip the survivability. Yeah. Or this. winglets. Nothing's gonna use at your own risk. Good to know. Now I'm gonna assume that winglets will help me stay on track easier, stay on course. Maybe that's not right, but you know. I see. I starting to understand things now. That costs all my science points, so let's grab that. That's always a good reason to use something, right? That costs all my money, we're gonna buy it. Okay, now Tower of Fail 4. Save that, and we're gonna start. We're gonna remove most of this, as I have better propulsion now. Okay, so now is this still the biggest thing I have for propulsion? Yeah, but I have a new. It seems to cost more money. Okay. Ah, I see. So this is better for controlling where I go. And it's just for getting higher. Okay. Well that, okay, so we're gonna stick one of these on here. Okay, and then we're gonna stick on that. We're gonna add in this before I forget. Get back to propulsion. And we're gonna stick on a massive fuel tank again. And we're gonna raise this up, and then we're gonna stick on another one of these, and this time, so this is a lot better thrust than that. Costs a lot more too. Holy crap, these are huge. And then we're gonna get. Oh, this actually has to get connected on. No, I can throw this on the side. Maybe if I can get a pair of them going. Come on, where's that? Come on, green. Oh, come on, green. Do green across the board for me. You know you want to. Maybe it one of these days I'm going to figure this out, I swear. Somehow that seems wrong. I don't know. Ooh. There. There we go. But wait, before I do that, I'm going to move these to here and this to here as well. So that with these ignite, sorry, and then this ignite, and this pops off, and then we have this, and then we have these. Okay, good. Now save this as Epic of Tower of Fail 4, and then we're gonna jump out to the launch pad. And we're gonna rev the engines to maximum. We're actually going to send a crew report. Hey, we did that already. Woot. Okay. Oh. Well, that's problematic. Remember not to do that again. Launch hot. Engines are replenishing. And then we're going to try to keep the gimbal on target. Keep everything on target. I probably sound like an idiot. This thing is I'm probably using these terms wrong, and for that I am truly sorry. Engine's gonna run out of fuel, and there it goes. Solid rocket boosters, however, are well and truly still with us until they run out of fuel. Come on, keep it on course, keep it on course. And then we're going to pop that away and light the next engines. Sorry if I get really quiet while I'm concentrating. Oh, don't do that to me. Sorry for the banging you guys hear. That is my landlord. And we're gonna... Oop, that was the wrong one. Try and send another crew report. So we'll get send 60% of a crew report. It's probably gonna take 100. Yep. But that's okay, because that's more science points than I had before. And now we're going to just flip over to the orbit for a second. This is an even smaller orbit than last time. That's probably because of my trajectory, actually. Because I'm getting farther away from the Earth. If I've been aiming at the... Oh, you know what? Something tells me if instead of aiming at this thingy, I've been aiming for the horizon. That's the one. Wow, those words. That instead of trying to just aim for space, if I've been aiming for a horizon, that would have probably gone better. Trying to get myself back on a course, but got very little control right now. Oh, that's how you quit. Oh, okay. I will remember that so I don't use something for nothing all the time. And we're just gonna go into... Oh, throttles are revved up again. Fast forward. Let me go to the top of this. Actually, oh crap. Oh well. I was going to send a crew report, but obviously that was not going to happen. So we're going to fast forward until we get to, after the flames. Because for some reason popping a parachute just before I go down in flames seems like a bad idea to me. It's just me though. It's probably nothing. And then we pop that. And then we fast forward as we get down. And then the parachute inflates at 1,000 feet. So we're actually quite high off sea level. We're probably going to land about 600 meters or something like that. That seemed like a problem somehow. Uh-oh. Revert to launch. Okay, so let's make sure we got a crew report. We do. Oh, okay, so that went badly. So this time we're going to aim for space. Throttle up the... Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep the throttle about half. Yeah, keep the throttle about half. And then we're going to be aiming for an orbit. So we're gonna get up, send a crew report. We don't need to. Past 30,000. I'll try that again. Cancel that. So apparently there's still one. In fact, I'm going to guess every time it says review crew report that I don't actually need to write the crew report. And we're going to let this thing tumble over a little bit. Because I don't actually want to reach attach everything. Engage that. Once again, I'm trying to aim for the horizon, as I want more of a ballistic trajectory, less of a death spiral, or death thingy. Wow, this thing is kind of hard to aim. So we're not getting as high as last time, but I should be on a better ballistic trajectory. Once again, I keep making sure that I don't have the ability to add science points. That's a much better ballistic trajectory, right? Rather than the up and then death. So I'm actually going to visit a separate continent. We're going to go back to my trajectory, which is currently in tumble mode. And I'm going to fast forward this. I'm going to drop the throttle all the way to 0. Fast forward. And then let's check the crew report. Nope, nothing. Fast forward. Fast forward. Continue with the fasting forward. And as we drop below 10,000 feet. Okay, so we're going to burn up for a bit. And that ground looks a lot closer than it probably is. Either way, we're going to deploy the parachute. And we're going to hope for a soft landing. And while we're falling, I'm just going to grab a drink. This is actually as suspenseful as my first flight, because last time I outright murdered myself, so this time I'm really hoping not to do that. Yay! Successful deployment of parachute. Have a decent negative speed. I don't know. I actually have no idea what this means. If somebody could tell me what this does, that would be really helpful. I mean, if I read an instruction manual, then that probably would have helped. But, you know, trial and failure is so much more fun. Okay, so I'm going to lose an engine. I just hope I don't lose a capsule. Fuel tank survived. Well, that's interesting. No, I mean, if there's just the one crew report, then that's okay. Wow. Okay, well, that was a successful flight, I guess. Yep. And so we're just gonna recover the vehicle. That was pretty cool. We got a bunch of, well, okay, we didn't get a bunch of science. We got some science off it though. Okay, so now I'm gonna try that again. Except this is gonna be Tower of Fail 5. And this time we're actually going to try to get to space. But that's going to be for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hitting that like or subscribe button. I'll see you next time. This is ioether out.